Hello, today's video is going to be kind of short because it's so nice outside. I figured everybody wants to get outside and walk around and, I don't know, do something, get some sunshine, because yesterday's sunshine, I know, made me feel a lot better after 2 days of rain amid this coronavirus kind of quarantine that we're in. It felt very secluded when it was rainy. So yesterday we were out for another long walk, and as you can see, I probably feel quite a bit better. I made it through the morning and put makeup on, and my hair is all refreshed already. So I'm just going to show a couple quick tips about refreshing curl with a curling iron. There are many different ways you can do this. I've already freshened my hair by shaking it out underneath, and I applied some of the oil to it, so I refreshed the curl from yesterday. By the way, my oil treatment worked amazing. My hair was very bouncy and it had nice curl. It was shiny, and my face felt pretty good for my facial mask. So, but anyway, today what I'm going to do is just refresh with curling iron. Now depending on the length of your hair, you have multiple sizes. You can do, a 1 inch or a 1 1/4 inch, a 1 1/2 inch. I have a 3/4 inch, and then I have just a wand. So depending on the length of your hair, you can choose the size iron. I'm just going to use the curling iron and the wand just to show you some quick tips. If you have a wand, what you want to do is just take sections of your hair and get a nice, clean, smooth section, smooth it with your fingers, and take that hair, and you're going to carefully, you have to wrap it around. You want to make sure you're not going to burn your fingers because it's not challenging to do. There's a glove usually that comes with this, but I don't know where my glove is. So you just wrap it around, hold it for a second, then let it go, and you see how I got that curl right there. Now, it doesn't necessarily matter which direction because you're going to shake your hair out, and you want some texture and movement. So again, I'm going to take this, and I'll wrap it the other way. You want to try to get a kind of a clean section, and I'm going to wrap it the other way, coming forward, and just hold it there for a second. You don't need to hold it too long because the iron gets pretty hot. This is just an on and off. So there, I've got another curl. Okay, so you can go through the whole head and do that and put in some curls to give your hair some bounce, because I've got a date tonight. We're going to a brand new restaurant that just opened called My Kitchen, and we're going to have something special called, the real special dish called leftovers. Anyway, I just thought I'd get fixed up a little bit for this super hot date in my house, in my kitchen. Here we go. So I'm just curling my hair a little bit, and I'm going to go out for a walk. So I want it to look good. That's the wand. Now, if you want to use the iron, you can still wrap hair around the iron. So let's see, I'll take a piece of hair here, and you can still wrap it around the iron. It's just a little bit, it's not really any more challenging. It's just different. And you can wrap it around, or you can use your iron as an iron and do something like you put it in part way down the hair, okay? And then as you turn it, you click that hair and you kind of work it in so that you're going all the way from mid-shaft up to the scalp, out to the ends. Now, my hair really isn't long enough for this kind of, I could use a really smaller curling iron, but I'm going to go halfway down. Okay, can you see that? Bend it. And as I'm turning it, I'm opening and closing the handle so I can get it closer to the scalp curl. Okay, so that's how you do that. You can also just wrap it around. It's up to you. Just go around your head and grab sections and just freshen it a little bit. It doesn't have to be, you can go forward, backward, be creative, because with curl, you want it to be in every different direction. So once you've gotten some curls in the hair, okay, once you've done that, you can look in the back of the head, just grab pieces, and to the best of your ability, you want to, I've got cords tangled here, you want to just pull a piece and hold it and curl it. And just do as many as you can grab. If you want to use a mirror, that's great too. But I just kind of grab some pieces because I want my hair to still look kind of textured and disheveled. So once again, if you're using a barrel curling iron, you want to take a section of hair. I'll take this section right here. You want to put the iron in, and you're going to clamp down about halfway. You're going to turn that iron, and that little piece of hair, that tail, is going to come forward. And you're going to keep opening and closing your iron until you've clamped that tail all the way in and you're closer to the scalp, and then remove the iron. While you're practicing with that, practice on a lower heat setting. Mine's really super high. It's about as high as it can go, 400, because I'm a little bit faster at it. But if you're not fast at it, set the heat setting a little bit lower so that you don't end up burning your hair, okay? And it's always good to use a pre-curl or pre-heat product, because you're going to be applying such high heat to your hair, which is similar to a hot oven. So, you know, hair is like a fabric, and you want to make sure that you treat it kindly and protect it. Okay, so it's best to not touch your hair until it's cool, which I just touched it even though it wasn't cool. But now that I've gotten some refreshed curls in my hair, and, you know, be careful because you can really burn yourself if you're not cautious. So don't worry too much about which way the iron is going. Just worry about getting some texture in there. Okay, I refreshed my curl. I'm done. This is as much as I want to do. I just wanted to put some pieces in the hair. Actually, I'm going to do one more piece in front right here. I'm going to wrap this around here. Just like that. Hold it for a minute. Release it. Let it cool for just a second. As soon as it's cool, you can shake your hair out. So go underneath, just like I showed the other day. Shake it out, and then use your fingers on top to just freshen it a little bit. And this is where you pull out some of the sprays that you might want to use. Today, I'm going to use the texturizing spray by Virtue on this side of my hair. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to spray it at my base because I just want some texture in there. I want to have kind of fun, bigger hair for my kitchen date tonight with, you know, my sunbasket meal, I guess we're having. I don't know what we're having, but... And then I'm going to shake this one. This is called a Dry Wax Defining Spray by Kenra. And this is a root to end. It has a little bit of a grip to it. So each side of my hair will look different. But that's okay. There's nothing going on outside. So I'm going for a long walk. And I want to be textured and fun. And I'll just push down any little flyaways on top. And now I've got a really big textured look. You can tell the difference in the two sprays. The dry wax spray kind of makes my curl a little bit more defined, and the texture spray kind of gives me a more voluminous look. So there you have it. That's today's look. Practice with your curling iron if you want to. Have fun. It's always good to do something besides watch the news, because, you know, that can get a little bit, it can weigh a heavy burden if we're constantly watching that. So I find it good to do something to occupy my time, even though I've had a hard time staying concentrating and focused. I have to write a paper for my history class, and I've really had a challenge concentrating. So I'm sure that everyone out there is in the same boat, and we all just have to stick together, because you know what? We will get through this. Things will be different, but we can do it. We'll be fine, and we'll get through this, and we'll all be better equipped to help each other out in the end, and we'll understand how important it is to have those close friendships and have those personal connections that we're all missing right now, that I think sometimes, you know, we don't get those enough, and now we really know how much we need those. So reach out to anybody and say hi to friends that you haven't talked to for a while. That's a good thing to do. Some people are really lonely at home and maybe they don't reach out. So it's a good time to just call people and do your hair. Have a nice meal in your kitchen. Go for a walk. And I'll be back next week with blowing out your hair with a round brush. I think I'm going to do pinning up your hair into an updo, even though I don't have a lot of hair. And some other different things that people ask me questions about. So, all right. Have a great day today. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you and take care. Bye-bye.